Hey everybody, I'm out here again today with Kate and Alice. We're getting some logs out, and I wanted to show y'all a couple little tricks that I learned from some old timers that've been logging. And these poplars are pretty big. Kate and Alice needed a little practice doing this, so I wanted to show y'all kind of how we do it. We hadn't perfected it yet by no means, but we're going to give it a try. And they've loaded a couple smaller ones. But y'all, when the logs get this big, I mean, these are 39 inches, 38, 39 inch poplar logs, 12 foot long. They're pretty good sized logs. And the side loader will do it, but it's just a little more than the side loader needs, really. So what we're gonna do is I've dropped the offside standards on the log truck. I've cut me two 8-foot skid poles and stuck up there. I've got two chains. One chain comes off the frame, comes down here and makes a V. It makes like a V down here, and then it goes back to the frame and hooks. Okay, and that chain has to go under the log. And then I've got another chain here coming across, and this is going to be kind of a temporary thing because I've got it coming across here, and I'm going to use my swamp hook and the mules to roll this log over onto that V chain. Okay, and then I've got that chain that I'm going to hook the swamp hook to run underneath the truck. We'll put the mules on the other side, and then we'll take and first thing we'll do is we'll roll it over. Once we get it rolled over, then we'll take the chain that's running under the truck, we'll pick it up and put it over the truck, over the bed. Then we'll come back here and we'll hook where that V comes out from under the log. We'll hook to it right there, and then the mules will be on that side and they'll tighten up, and then it'll just kind of, the idea of it is just, they call it cross hauling. It'll just roll up the skid pole right onto the log bed. And with the chain rigged the way it is, it gets you a 2-to-1 mechanical advantage. For those of you that's never seen a swamp hook, this is what it looks like. It's just a, well, looks like a fishing hook with a grab hook on it. And basically you just stick it on the log, hook a chain to it, and you can roll it. You can scoot it, you know, whatever you want to do. This is, whoa, this is probably the most handiest horse logging tool, probably the handiest horse logging tool that there is. Swamp hook, you know, and it's just a simple hook with a grab hook on it, made out of 1-inch cold roll. I made 2 of them out of a set of old skid tongs. An old horse logger friend of mine told me that's the best way to do it, and that's the way I did it. I just made it out of a set of old skid tongs, and it worked out pretty good. Whoop. Ooh. Now y'all, I believe I'd have been better off just to throw my haul chain, the one that connects to my mules. I think I'd have been better off just to throw it over the top of the truck to begin with using the swamp hook, because I was going to have to do it anyway. And this would have saved me a step, and I believe it would have worked just as good. And look here, anytime you can save a step, save energy, time, and effort, you definitely want to do it. All right, tighten up. You see how the front side is lagging behind the back side just a little bit. So what I'm going to do here, this was kind of a test just to see how it was going to go. And now I'm going to go around and move my haul chain over about 2 or 3 lengths towards the side that is lagging. In other words, I'll move it towards the front just a couple lengths. And a couple lengths, y'all, is all it takes. And a log that's got a lot of taper in it, like some of your uppercuts, you've got to move your haul chain toward the taper a little, if that makes any sense. I mean, you only got to go just a few lengths, but you got to go toward that taper. That way both sides keep up with each other, so the log, you know, goes up the skid poles even. Well, y'all, we're going to keep practicing. In the meantime, y'all take care and have a good one.